Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Anthony's Horror More. Today, I want to show you guys my most recent Steelbook pickups. I've acquired quite a few Steelbooks over the last couple of weeks, and there's been a lot of cool stuff that's come out. So I just figured I'd hop on here and show you guys. So if you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get into this shit. First up, Insidious. I just picked this one up a couple days ago. It's got this really nice shine to it. I love it. It's really hard to tell unless you see it in person. But like this blue, the house in the background here really has a nice shine to it. And you can even see somebody back there as well, which makes it even creepier. And then, you can look at his eyes. And that's pretty creepy too. And then, of course, you got the red door in the back there, which also has a nice little shine to it. You got the spine. And we open this bad boy up. There's the full image. Sorry for the glare. But, it's a dark steel book, so there's going to be a little more glare there. And we got some creepy artwork on the inside, which I love. And we got some disc artwork. Here, let me pop these out really quick. And we got the 4K. And we got the Blu-ray. The red door. Yeah, I'm really excited to see the new movie. It's going to be fun. And speaking of that, I'm going to be doing a live stream on July 11th over on Fox Nervig's channel. So that should be a lot of fun. It's going to be me and RWR Reviews. We're going to be over there talking about the entire Insidious franchise, including the newest film, and then we'll rank them at the end. So it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, go over to Fox Nervig's channel and subscribe to him. And we got the inside artwork. Yeah, I love that inside artwork. It's so creepy. So creepy. All right, let's put these discs away before they fall all over the place. All right. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing that stream. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been a while since I've revisited all these films. Oh, here's the J card, too. I just happen to have that out as well. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see. And then I already showed this one off, but I'll show it again. And that is the Maximum Overdrive Steelbook. Which I love this image. Show the full thing here. I love that. So cool. I love the inside as well. Yeah, I hope Vestron continues to make more of these steelbooks like this. I think they're really badass, so I hope they continue to make them. All right, next up. I have not seen this film yet, but I figured I'd get the steelbook because it looks really cool, and I enjoyed the first one enough, so Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot. I've heard very mixed reviews on this, to say the least, but it's a badass steelbook, so I'm willing to give it a shot. We'll see. All right. This steelbook's way better than the first one. I like this artwork a lot better, because on the first one, it's just, his face, which I think is pretty lazy, but this one, they really did a good job. Got him inside eating there. Got some disc artwork, which is always appreciated. yeah. So yeah, I look forward to checking this one out. You know, I'm sure it's not gonna blow me away or anything, but you know, sometimes it's fun to when you take a break from these superhero movies, I feel like they're more enjoyable. I brought that up on another video before, but I took a break from Marvel for a while, like when Shang-Chi, Black Widow, The Eternals, like that whole period right there. And it was nice just going back and watching all those when they came to physical media because it was I gave myself a nice break from it, you know. The films still aren't great, but I think it did make them more enjoyable, you know. Except for The Eternals. I do think The Eternals is really underrated. I do like that movie. People wanted serious, they gave you serious, and then you bitched anyway. People always bitched about Marvel's too goofy, they're too goofy, and then they give you like a super serious movie, The Eternals, and people still fucking bitched about it. So I don't want to hear it anymore. It just that drives me fucking nuts. You know, I mean, I give Disney a lot of shit, but I'll give them credit for that because that was a very ballsy movie to make because it was very artsy and very well directed and super serious, you know, very little humor in it. And, you know, they're trying to do something different. People just didn't like it. So then they're like, okay, back to Thor Love and Thunder and like all that goofy shit again, you know? I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. All right, next up The Italian Job. Yes. Really cool steelbook on this. I like this one quite a bit. Of course, mine got some fucking scratches on it. There were 3 of these in Best Buy. And the problem is, see these fucking scratches right here? The problem is when you go to Best Buy and they have the plastic wrap on there, it's very hard to notice the little scratches because there's always like a glare on that, like, you know, that plastic wrap that they put on there, so it's very difficult. And it just pisses me off because I spend so much fucking time looking at these steelbooks to get the right one, and then somehow I still get a shitty one, you know. And that makes me mad because I actually got to like look at them too, you know. And it's like, and one of them, the spine, there was like a rip right where the spine was, and it looked like it kind of got slashed. So I stayed away from that one. So it was between 2 other ones. And yeah, this one just ended up having scratches. So one thing with steelbooks, man, I love steelbooks, but goddamn, it is so hard to get one that's not damaged. It's so hard. Even when you're there in person looking at them, it's still it's still like almost impossible to get a good one. So I don't know. But it is a nice looking steelbook. I do like the artwork on it. All right. What a great cast, too. This is such a fun heist film. If you guys haven't seen this is a really fun heist film. A lot of fun. And the cast is just insane. I mean, you got Charlize Theron's hot ass right there. you know, you got Mark Wahlberg, you got Jason Statham, Seth Green, Edward Norton. I mean, it's like this cast is just insane. Mos Def, which, you know, he's good. I mean, Donald Sutherland's in this. I mean, it is just like a stacked cast. It's really good. I look forward to rewatching this again because it has been a while. All right. And then I got this one because I was starting to worry that this steelbook was going to run out because there were only 2 left at my local Best Buy. And Amazon, it looked like it was starting to run low on Amazon as well. So I was like, you know what? I better get this. I was trying to wait for a better deal. But if you fuck around and wait too long, then the movie's going to be gone. The steelbook's going to be gone. And, you know, you're left holding your dick in the wind. I don't know what to tell you. So when I got this, I love the shine on this one's another one that has this nice shine that doesn't really do it justice until you see it in person, but that like yellow door there, you know, really shines. And, you know, his chainsaw, you can see that shines too. And I just love all this text on here. Who will survive and what will be left of them? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, America's most bizarre and brutal crimes. So good. What happened is true. Now the motion picture that's just as real. So good. And then the back is the best part. You guys are going to blow your wads. Look at this. Whoa. Yeah, this one I'm going to go ahead and keep the J card on the back because there's no artwork back there, so might as well have the J card. Yeah, it's a little disappointing, and it's kind of weird not to have some artwork on the back. It's a little weird, but okay, all right. But yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Do I have to say anything? I mean, it's a classic horror film. I own a Blu-ray Steelbook. I own a 4K Steelbook. I own the 4K slip with the eye. It's just one of those movies that it's iconic. I mean, and it really, it really just started like a whole new kind of trend or wave or whatever. Like, it's just, so many movies that came out after it, like even years and years later, because like really the Texas Chainsaw Massacre feels like a found footage film in a lot of ways. It feels like a snuff film, like a really dirty, like you shouldn't be watching this kind of movie, especially the third act. And it's a revolutionary film. I mean, it really is. It's a huge deal. So I just respect the hell out of it. I love the remake too. I'm a big fan of the remake. I know some people hate to hear that, but I think the remake's great. But nothing will ever beat the original just because of, it set the groundwork. I mean, and it feels, even though I like the remake because it's gritty, it's dirty, it's sweaty, you can almost smell it, but the first one just has like an even darker side to it. Even though there's not as much blood or gore, there's hardly any of that. There's really no gore and like very little blood, but it feels like there is, like it just has that tone to it, it's amazing. It really is. But yeah, definitely pick up that Steelbook if you want it, because I think it might be getting close to possibly running out. And, once it goes out of print or out of stock and everything, double in price at the very least. So if you want it, I would get it. All right, next up, I love this movie. This is actually quite the list here, too. I've got like a wide variety of different movies, which is kind of fun. But now we go to action, and that's Cliffhanger. I love me some Cliffhanger. This is one of my favorite action films. It's just, it's so much fun every time. And this also has like a nice little shine to it, which is nice. But look at Sly out there with fucking, it's freezing. It's like below freezing weather or whatever. He's out there. Legs exposed, arms exposed, chest exposed, basically. I love it. It's so funny. All right. It's Sly. You got to show those muscles. Come on. Yeah, such a great movie. So much fun. Just lots of great, kills in there. Because, the thing I think I love about the old school action movies is they used to have like really good kills in like the action movies, almost similar to horror films, where you'd just have like these really cool kills, and they were using practical effects and everything there too. And I just love that. The scene where he takes that guy and he like impales him on that spike. The other scene where he's like literally like throws that guy down the snow hill, and he's like on top of him, and he's just like burying his face in the snow as they're sliding down. He's basically using him as a sled, and you just see his face is burning off from that cold ice and snow and everything. He's getting, it's just like, it's so brutal. Yeah, there's a lot of good kills in there. And yeah, it's just, yeah, you got to check it out. If you haven't watched Cliffhanger, it's like Die Hard on a mountain, basically. And John Lithgow's in it. And John Lithgow's always fun, always a great villain. All right. Oh, and Michael Rooker's in it. Can't forget that. Michael Rooker, Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, Merle from The Walking Dead. I mean, you gotta love Michael Rooker. All right. Next up, we got Catwoman. And this is another one I kind of heard mixed things about, but I do like the DC animated line, the Steelbooks and stuff, and it's kind of cool that they gave Catwoman her own film, so I'll give it a shot. It's a nice looking Steelbook, and it was on clearance. So it was like half off. You can still get it. I think it's still on Best Buy if you want to go on there and grab one. But there's the full image there. And here's some cool inside artwork. Yeah, I love these DC animated films. Go check out over on Video Man and Gizmo's channel. We did our top 100 superhero films, each. So 200 total. We did a 6-hour long video over on my buddy Video Man and Gizmo's channel. Please go watch it, because it was a lot of work setting that up and watching those movies and really going in depth with it and everything. Definitely go check out that one. I was proud of that, and I think we had a really fun time as well. We started to get a little loopy towards the end, but it was a good time. It was a really good time. I can't remember if I showed the spine a cliffhanger, but there's the cliffhanger spine, just in case. Alrighty then. And there's the spine of TCM, because I can't remember if I showed that off either. Alrighty then. Yep, and yeah, Catwoman Hunted. I look forward to checking that one out. Let me know if you've seen that one. I'm curious. Has anyone seen that animated film? All right, now we've got Crank. Jason Statham, yes. It's been a while since I've watched this, but I remember really digging it, He's outside banging Amy Smart. That's always fun. Man, Amy Smart really was that it girl back in the day, I'll tell you. She's in so many movies. I really like Amy Smart, though. She's good. All right. Let's see. Let's do the big reveal here. This is actually a pretty badass one, too. That's a pretty sick reveal. Yeah, give it to Lionsgate. I'm killing these Steelbooks. Yeah, this is like an adrenaline-filled type film. So, if you're in the mood for action and just constant going, frenetic, fast-paced kind of film, definitely check this one out. There's the full image, which is very cool. And we got the inside artwork. Yeah, basically in this movie, if I remember right, like I said, it's been a long time, but they put an explosive device or something that's going to stop his heart, inside of him, and the only way he can stay alive is he has to keep his heart beat going fast. Basically, I forgot exactly how fast, but it's got to keep going fast, kind of like Speed, where the bus can't go under a certain speed. Was it 50 miles an hour or something? It has to stay at 50 miles an hour. It's kind of like that, but with a person. His heartbeat has to stay at a certain rate, otherwise it will explode or it will stop his heart or whatever. So it's a pretty fun concept for a movie. So, like I said, there's a scene where he's outside with Amy Smart and he just, bends her. It's his girlfriend. I should probably say that. There's a scene, where he runs to his girlfriend where she's working, I think, or whatever. And bends her over, takes her panties down, just starts hitting it from the back. to keep his heart rate going. And that's like one of the more iconic scenes in the movie. And let's see. Oh, and of course it does say first pressing. If it will show up, you guys can kind of see it. First pressing. It's always a little bit more difficult with these darker Steelbooks. But yeah, first pressing. Love it when they do that. And it's just nice that these come with the slips. Because I've been starting to use, more and more of the protective casings, these cases right here. These are Melco protectors, in case you were wondering. It's hard to see, but Melco protectors. I've been starting to use those for my Steelbook. And thank you to Tony from Basement Blues. I know I'm shouting out a lot of different channels, but it just happened to work out that way. But thank you, Tony from Basement Blues, because, he always, at the end of all of his videos, he always says, like, use these, different kinds of protectors to, keep your Steelbooks from getting, like, scratched and scuffed up on the shelves and stuff. And I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm like, they don't get, like, that bad. And then one day I was going through my Steelbooks and I started to look at them and I'm like, son of a bitch, they do get scuffed up on the shelves. I'm like, Tony was right. Yeah, they do get scuffed up on the shelves. They do, just from, like, rubbing up against each other. You'll start to notice little scuff marks, little scratch marks and stuff. So yeah, get yourself some protectors. I've gotten a few different ones. I've gotten Melco. I've gotten some other protectors as well. So far I've been happy with all the ones I've gotten. But yeah, it is good to have them. I'm telling you, especially when you start to get more and more Steelbooks. It's like, oh yeah, I probably should be protecting these a little bit better. So yeah. All right, last but certainly not least, we've got Lord of War. Yeah, really good Nicolas Cage movie where he's like an arms dealer. Definitely a good movie. Very underrated. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I look forward to rewatching it again. But I remember really liking it years ago when I watched it. So I definitely look forward to checking this one out again. And let's see, let's do this big reveal here. One sec. Yeah. I really like it. Nick Cage is just such a great actor. I mean, he's done so many different movies too. I love it. Face Off, Con Air, The Rock. I mean, he's just such a, badass actor. But Lord of War. And we remove that, and then the shades are gone. Yeah, just great. That's a great image of Nick Cage too. They really got his face perfectly right, for this. And I like the way this looks too, the dark kind of. There's something like this image right here, especially with the power lines and stuff. It reminds me so much of Seven, the end of Seven. Just that color and everything too. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, this is a really nice Steelbook. All right. We got him just looking at the bullet right there. And then we've got the, it kind of looks like Lord of the Rings text, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, very cool. Lord of War. Yeah, awesome looking Steelbook. Really, really dig it. Lionsgate has just been killing the game. So impressive. But yeah, Nick Cage still has it. Even more recent movies like Mandy, is another good one. Definitely check out Mandy if you haven't seen that. That's like a weird horror, film that's just, it's another one of those kind of slow burn horror films, but it's very well done. Really great score as well, and just some phenomenal acting from Nick Cage too, because he just, he really, there's like a scene where he's just really breaking down and it's awesome. Um, yeah. And yeah, so yeah, Nick Cage is the man. What can I say? And that is it, guys. That's all the Steelbooks I've gotten. You know, really, really enjoyed all these. Can't remember if I showed the full unopened. There we go, for the Catwoman Hunted. That's the full, both sides there. Yeah, look forward to checking this one out. Look forward to rewatching all of these, honestly. I mean, Cliffhanger, I feel like I watch on a pretty regular basis because I just love that movie. But the rest of these, it's been a while, or I haven't seen them at all. So, well, except for TCM. I know TCM's another classic, so of course. But I definitely look forward to rewatching all the Insidious movies as well. And yeah, just one more thing that I was a part of recently, guys. I usually don't talk about all, like everything I do or whatever, but I figure I might as well. Also on Video Man and Gizmo's channel, me, Pop's Movie Dungeon, Subjective Perspective Collective, Gizmo, and Tony from Basement Blues, we all gave our top 10 favorite animal films over on Gizmo's channel. So go check that out as well. That was another good stream. Also a long stream. It was like 5 hours. So, but it was fun. We all gave, we gave quite a variety of choices. I mean, we had like family friendly movies, and then like, somebody would name a family friendly movie, and then the next person would name like the most horrific animal, like attack type film, afterwards. So it's kind of funny because it's just top 10 animal movies. So that could be horror, family, action, drama, whatever, So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments below what recent Steelbooks you guys have acquired. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Anthony's Horror and More, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.